Hey, welcome back. All right, Taurians, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I want to see whatever's going on with the person on Taurus's mind. Okay, so we have a King of Cups. Somebody with a lot of emotion here. We have a Five of Swords. So they're managing their emotions, but there's also like something preventing them from expressing their emotions. Now, this could be if they have a flood of warm emotions that they would like to say to Taurus. Taurus might be like, you keep your crummy little emotions over there on your side of, the pond. You keep, I don't know, maybe somebody's in England, since I said other side of the pond. We get the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They have all these emotions, and not only are they not permitted to express it, they're being stopped. I mean, full stop. But it's also like full stop and reject. Like, I don't want it. Okay, hang on. Is this Taurus rejecting all of their love and emotions? Yeah, this is Taurus. Like, I am single, footloose, fancy free. I am looking forward to dressing up for Halloween, going to Oktoberfest. I'm looking forward to going on a themed wine tour. I'm looking forward to I just can't help but look at that and say, with the pumpkin October, and then we have the pineapple. It makes me think of Hawaii and maybe somebody taking like a trip or a cruise or a vacation in the fall, doing it single, having a really good time. So King of Cups, why do you have so much warmth for Taurus right now? Ooh, the Karma card and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is definitely someone who, because this is the Judgment card in any other deck, this is an individual who we could say they've seen the light. They want to course correct history with Taurus. They want a second chance. They maybe have, they may even look different than when Taurus knew them once upon a time. They may conduct themselves with like greater integrity at this point, or more maturity at this point. But we certainly see them saying, it is time with this Wheel of Fortune. It is time that I, get a chance to come back into Taurus's life, and maybe I can make amends here. Maybe I can fix things. I don't know if they had a whole family with Taurus or something, because we do see like a child here, like maybe a daughter, a couple of years, like 9 or 10, maybe a couple of years, like shy of being like, an adult. Maybe this is like a 16-year-old. They're just a little short, but they look more like a 10-ish to me. But this is somebody who has all this warmth. So why do you think you're absolutely blocked from Taurus's life right now? The Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. So this is somebody who may have walked away from Taurus, may have said, I don't know if I want to be in a big long-term relationship. I think I want to be on my own. I need to go sort my head out. I need to withdraw. I don't know if I'm the type who wants to be in a commitment or a relationship. So they maybe walked away, and it's like, oh, is it OMD? If you leave, don't look back. Yeah, I think it's OMD. Six of Wands. And they know darn well that Taurus was like, don't need you. You don't want to be here? Don't need you. You go. You go where you need to go. I'm not clinging to you. You want to go off, do your own thing, go into silent land. You're not sure what you are looking for, then you go right on ahead. We keep getting these energies of Taurus being like, I am so okay, so successful without you. I'm happy without you. No, I don't need you back. Like, I do feel a certain amount of, I got me, I got a good life, I'm living my good life, and I definitely don't need somebody who pops back in to disrupt that. What is it that, why did you say you wanted to maybe just be single and didn't want to be in a relationship? Seven of Cups. They weren't sure what kind of a wizard they wanted to be. They maybe were like, you know what, I'm too young to get in a long-term connection, or I think I need to be single because I don't really know what I want to do, where I want to go. Maybe I want to randomly backpack across Europe for 8 months or maybe 3 years, or maybe I want to date lots of different people, or just maybe, I don't know. They said that they wanted to be single. Two of Wands. See, I keep thinking that they wanted to go out and seek adventure. And you notice how we have a cat? It's like they just wanted to be free to do, say, go, be wherever they were going to be. What is so ironic here is, the one who seems to have the adventurous life is Taurus. Taurus seems to be the one who's like, are you kidding me? I love my life. I don't have any qualms about them, saying that they want to go off and do something else. But they don't need to come knocking on my door again. They're not going to disrupt my fun. It feels like Taurus is actually the one living life like a cat, doing what they want, going where they want to go, talking to whoever they want to talk to. It feels like it's Taurus who has a life. Yeah, and it's them who wants to come back. And maybe now, like Taurus, could we lock it down? The Eight of Cups is in the reverse. Could I come home? Could we build this really meaningful connection? Taurus, I want long term. Let's have a kid. Let's do this big, huge life thing, Taurus. I want to come back, and now I want to really invest. But ironically, it's Taurus. This is a single person's indulgent, happily contented card. So it's really funny to me that they weren't sure that they wanted any kind of a commitment. They needed to be a cat. They needed to come and go as they choose. They didn't know what they wanted. Now they're like, oh gosh, I really want to be with this Taurus. I want something serious. I've matured. I feel like they are very different now. I feel like this was somebody who had to grow up. Now they're grown up. They may be really like, I want to get a minivan. I want to, get a, good insurance plan. I want, they could be wanting to like really invest in things. And Taurus is over here like, I am loving being sexy, footloose, free, fun, single. I think this is like one of the best, funnest chapters of Taurus's life right now. I feel like Taurus is at least 30s or 40s here and is like feeling more like a footloose, fancy, free 21-year-old. I feel like Taurus's skin is looking great. Their hair is glossy. Their skin is gorgeous. They look really joyful right now. They exude like this really great aura. I feel like Taurus looks a lot younger than they actually are because of this fun, free-spirited energy that they've got. Page of Cups sideways. And I keep seeing, though, that Taurus is like, I don't know why. I get like if Taurus works in the tourism industry, or if they have like some seasonal job that's really awesome, or if they work on a cruise line, or if they, maybe they work at a winery and it's just really fun. Feels like they do fun things. They're not waiting for somebody to come and give them an emotional offer. This Taurus is like, are you kidding me? My life is so full of joy. Why would I need someone to come in and, profess their love to me or start to try to date me? I'm dating myself and I'm loving it. Like all of this. Oh, what's that song? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. It just, yeah, I think that's like Taurus's anthem right now. It's actually really sweet. Look, Taurus is the one who is footloose and fancy free. Taurus is the one who can go where they want, say yes when they want to, go home with somebody if they want to, go on random trips if they want to. I don't know that Taurus has ever enjoyed this much personal freedom before. And just because this King of Cups now wants to have like serious relationship, even here, look, they came in from the sea and now they're planted on, a rock foundation. They want to be on solid foundation, but they already know Taurus is no longer interested. Now, I don't know if that's going to change at all, but everything we see here is this Taurus is very happy. We got a 9 of Wands upright. The World card. It is killing them. Seeing Taurus, by the way, might be looking fly. They may be posting bikini pics right about now. Taurus could be just like rocking them own selves right now. They can see it. They know that they could have had all this fun with Taurus. Taurus is the fun that they went out seeking. I'm not sure if I want to be in a relationship. I need to be footloose and free. But Taurus is the person who's already all those things. So they could have just simply like hopped on board the fun train with Taurus. Instead, I do think that there's a lot of jealousy going on in them right now. Even though they want to give their emotion to Taurus, there's like, every time they see Taurus post a picture, I think it is like driving them bananas. This person is, I would say, quite ferociously attracted to Taurus, and is like, oh my God, other people are seeing how sexy Taurus is. Masculine or feminine doesn't matter. I don't read for genders. I don't know if Taurus has like some cute bikini pics or, whatever, having fun at the beach in their board shorts. We also have like wrapped up in just like a sheet or something, or a towel. There's kind of like this element of, I feel like Taurus is pretty unabashed. I'm not saying that they're posting inappropriate photos or anything like that of themselves, but simply like Taurus is in a really positive energy where they're exuding, their life, their positive energy, their bright energy, and they look really attractive. And I think that they're very comfortable in their own skin. I feel like this is a Taurus who's comfortable in their body, comfortable in, if they're hanging out with friends at the beach, big deal. So I'm in a bikini. So I'm in my board shorts. So I'm showing some skin. We're at the beach. That's what you do. So there's like candid, fun shots of their fun, candid life. None of that is inappropriate in any way, but they are jealous about it. Like, oh my God, all these other people get to spend these, cherished and intimate moments with my Taurus. We have the Tower. We have the King of Cups. They are breaking down. They are breaking down big time. We have them as a King of Cups twice, so they certainly could be a water sign, a Pisces, possibly a Scorpio, or a Cancer. I will get a Cancer video done on the other channel tonight, by the way, guys. But this is, and we do have Aries here as well. But everything here says, why did I ever go thinking I had to go out to the ocean to go find something when I already had found the love of my life right here in this pond? Sometimes maybe they did think the grass was going to be greener. Or maybe they did think, I love this Taurus, but maybe I have to go date several other people before I know for sure. Like maybe I need more experience dating others before I commit to someone. And they're like, what a fool could I be when, like right here in this lily pond, I found the most beautiful lilies. I found Taurus. Instead, I went out to the huge wild ocean looking for other fish in the sea when I'd already had, comfort and beauty and, a person that I had all those emotions for. But my ego was so large that I thought I should, first make sure that there weren't other avenues to explore. Look, I don't know if they were out dating other people or if they just didn't want to be like, I don't want to settle down too soon. I don't want to, even if there was no one else that they wanted to date, they might have still thought like, yeah, but I still need to be able to consider myself single. Now they're the ones so jealous that Taurus is out there single because they want to lock it down with Taurus. What is this person going to do? The Fool. They will probably make a fool of themselves suddenly, and in a flurry of possibly not a very well-written text, say something, send a message. It could be hard to understand or contradictory. It could be something that is like, they might respond, maybe even to like a photo or something, but they may say something that sounds a little two-faced, like, wow, sure looks like you're having a good time. And so is everybody else, like it could show their jealousy, like, wow, everybody sure has a good time looking at you in your bathing suit. It feels a little like that kind of energy. Maybe it's not going to be that. Maybe it's a combo of I'm so sad. It could be a little bit of poor me. You're so wonderful, but poor me. I don't have anybody. That also is going to carry, like, if they suddenly send a message where it is part poor me, you notice how they're pulling back their hair and they're showing their heart. I'm heartbroken, Taurus. I really want to be with you in this really wonderful connection. I'm really heartbroken. I think it's going to feel a little crazy if they say that, or if that's what the message intimates, because they were the ones who weren't ready to lock it down. So this is pretty wild, to me anyway. This looks pretty wild. And the reason I think it's going to be sudden and weird is because sometimes the Fool, we just, suddenly take that leap. But you notice how we got all these butterflies around, but then we got this two-headed dragon that they're kind of fighting with. We've already seen them with this big cataclysm, and we've seen them with, jealousy, and we've seen them feeling these feels, and knowing that they're 2 doses of a King of Cups means they're all up in their emotions. So I would expect an emotional outburst from them. But it's like, poor me, I'm the one who's alone, and it's like, yeah, but you were the one who wasn't ready for a relationship. So I don't know. How is Taurus supposed to feel bad for them for that? I don't know if they're trying to make Taurus feel bad about their sadness, but it is a little bit humorous. It is. I'm not saying ha funny, but it's like, wow, this person really, it's killing them to see Capricorn, or excuse me, to see Taurus out there getting all this attention. There is tremendous jealousy here at this point, because they're ready for something serious now. It doesn't mean Taurus needs to take them back, but I expect Taurus to have like that sudden kind of crazy message that's a little bit like, are you trying to rewrite history? You're the one sad without me, but you're the one who walked away. So just kind of an interesting, hi baby, interesting twist on that one. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I'll see you again soon. Bye.